So guys, of course I'm back to teach you how to make a ton of coins, but first let me show you the easiest way for you guys to get coins. If you guys are looking to get some FIFA coins to improve your team and smash through Weekend League, check out U4GM FIFA 23 coins and you can use code RECALL for 5% off at checkout. Make sure to go check out the sponsor guys, but let's get into the video. Now of course we are doing a giveaway for £160 worth of FIFA points. The first winner is going to be announced when we hit 11k. We are currently 15 subscribers away, so we are very close. If you're not entered already, all you've got to do is send me a screenshot to show you're subscribed, then you'll be entered in. So as soon as we hit 11k, that mark will be met. Then when that one is released, I will tell you guys what you need to do for the next one to come. It will be in the next week, so don't worry, it isn't going to take too long, but let's get into the video. So for this first one, I'm going to give you a little bit of context before we go into the trading methods. As you can see, obviously on Footbin, they've got a section that is players by rating under their SBCs. So you can find the cheapest 84s, 85s, 86, and etc. Now, right now, there is an icon SBC that is guaranteed to be coming in the next couple of days. And as you can see, the cheapest players we've got are Trap, Savic, Busquets, Moreno, Vlahovic, and Partey. So we've got 6 of the cheapest players at 84, 85, and 86. Now, why are we only looking at these kind of ratings? Now, the reason is they're doing an icon SBC, but the maximum rating is 86, which is a very interesting thing. I think it's a very weird way of doing the SBC, but I do think it's going to raise the market value because I think this SBC is going to be accessible. I think this is going to be a very few in terms of what you require. I reckon there's going to be an 86 squad, an 85, and probably another 85. I don't reckon much more. Now, the reason for this is because it's not very good in terms of the rating, what you get back for it. You don't get anything major for this. Now, of course, in terms of obviously investing for this, we're looking at 84s, 85s, and 86s. So Trap being the obviously easiest 86 along with Savic, then you've got Partey and Vlahovic, and then you've got Moreno and Busquets. So we do have a nice selection of players. Now, what's the best thing to do with these? Obviously, it's always best to snipe them. So if you want to pick up some parties, I'd say probably if you can snipe them on 1.8 or bid them at around 1.8, you're going to be in the golden. So obviously we'll have a look at bidding some. I'll bid on 5 and then we'll try and snipe 1 and then we'll move on to the next few players. So obviously, first of all, if we do, yeah, that was not the max price, 1.4, 1.5. So I'll bid on all of these. I don't necessarily think we're going to win as many on bid because he is a little bit further away from that price. We should probably get 1 or 2, but I do want to be careful with the way I am bidding because earlier I accidentally bought a 25k pack with coins when I was meant to do it with FIFA points, so that's a bit of an L there. We're going to try and just grab one for just under what he's going for. I mean, 2k isn't actually a bad price, especially for the cheapest 84 on the market. We'll just see if we can get 1 or 2 under. So we got 1 there, we've missed. We've got another one there, we've missed. Okay, we'll give it another go. We've got that one straight away, so that was easy. We sent him to the transfer list because I'm definitely going to be doing that SBC. I don't want to, but I know you guys will want to see it, and I know you guys will want to see the cheapest solution. So I'm definitely going to end up doing the SBC. So I might as well keep it because he's going to be used probably, but then also we've got the investment side of it as well. And obviously, because we're sniping these, if you can get like a 1.7, 1.5, anything like that, it's instant profit. Now, you don't need the instant profit. I think this guy's going to go a lot more. I mean, I reckon these 84s go to about 4k. I think that would make sense. For an accessible SBC for everyone on the market, that makes a lot of sense. Now, obviously, what you do have to bear in mind is EA have changed up the way they do SBCs a lot recently. So what they've done is, we're going to move over to Trap, by the way. And actually, I did say invest in him a little while ago, and he was at 6 or 7k. So we've definitely got to take the investment tips, guys. You know, I'm always right. Oh, that one there is a good snipe, but we've missed it. But obviously, just looking at obviously the way they've done SBCs this year, they've changed it a little bit. So you've got the requirement of 186 or 185. So for that, what we do want to do is obviously bear in mind that the 86s might rise a little bit more because you're going to need an 86. You might not necessarily need an 84. But with the 85s, I think 86 and 85 will be required in these squads. You'll have to have one of them because a lot of people can just put in a Casemiro that they've got untradeable, and then now they don't have to buy anyone for these squads. And I think EA is doing the best they can to take as many coins off the market as possible. So with that in mind, you do want to pick up the 85s, the 86s rather than the 89s. I don't think they're going to require an 89 for an SBC like this baby icon, but I don't know if they will. I mean, it's definitely an out there SBC in the first place. The idea that they're literally going to give you a capped icon rating. They've done minimums. I don't think they've done caps before, and especially this early on in the game, it's a very interesting way of doing it. We're going to try and get one of these traps because we are getting beat out at the minute. We've got one finally, and then we're going to go for a Vlahovic, I think. Is it Vlahovic we want to go for? No, it's Busquets. So we're going to try and pick up one of each of these players on tonight, but also I will sit off camera and get as many of these as I can because I've got 400k and it's only going to increase the amount of coins I have in my account, because if you snipe them now, they are definitely going to go up later. The chances are, I think if you got an 85 at 6 or 7k, they're probably going to go to 10. I think 86s should raise by 4 or 5k. I think the 84s will have the smallest rise, obviously because they are the cheapest card. But I think that they also will be good for those of you who don't have as many coins. If you can put 100k into traps, you're probably going to walk out with 150 to 160k. If you can put 100k into parties, you'll probably walk out with 130, maybe 120. So it's not going to be as much of an increase in your overall value of your club, but you are going to make a lot of coins. We're going to see if we can get one more of these Sergio Busquets, and then, oh, we have missed it. We're going to try one more. And then I'm going to call it a day for you guys. I know this is a little bit of a short video, but what you need to use is the tools I've given you, not just the players. So obviously you've got the idea, go on Futbin, check the cheapest buy rating. It might be different in an hour's time, so check that before you have a look at who you're buying. You want to be picking up 84s, 85s, 86s, and if you really have the coins, 87s and 88s, but that is a higher end, and those aren't going to rise as much because people will try and use the cheaper players when possible. But I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.